Good evening to you all. It's about 4:30 p.m. Ghana here, and I greet each and everyone watching me. I really appreciate your time, your data. I just want to bring to your notice certain issues bordering humanity. Don't forget, my name is Bishop Dr. Sam David, African Spiritual President, the Commanding Commander of HEP, the Professor of HEP. Right. Spiritual things are real. If you don't believe today, that does not mean that spiritual thing doesn't exist or they are not real. Tomorrow, you might believe it. What made somebody to believe has not occurred to you. So therefore, you cannot be blamed for not believing. The environment you grow from made you not to accept spiritual thing, which is true, which nobody can deny that fact. But you see, if you don't believe something today, that does not mean you shouldn't learn about it. You should still learn about the thing. Get ready in case. Kabito. Okay. Before. Okay, you. Come and up. You should learn about the thing and get ready before you get to know, so that you don't be late. Now what? My father told me that, my son, any name that you hear or anything that has name exists. Anything that has name exists. Either you can see it physically or it manifests spiritually. So there is a way. Sometimes you don't feel it physically, but you feel it spiritually. When things are going well with you, it means somebody have done something somewhere before, and you came to enjoy it. Or you have been lucky that that thing has located you. Now, when something is going wrong, it means that somebody somewhere have done something before, and it is hunting you. So it's two things. Before this car moves, I can drive this car. There is battery on the car. That battery is positive, and it's negative. Even when it is electric car, it will have different opposite that join together before the car moves. In a case where the opposite or the negative is more than the positive, then the negative is taking dominion over the positive. In a case where your family has certain negative influence, witches and witchcraft, bad spirit, then the work that you are trying to do very hard, the things you are trying to attain and achieve, doesn't work out the way you wanted it to be, because the negative forces in your family are so many. Notwithstanding that, I just want to draw your attention to certain spiritual things. This is one of the reasons that spiritual things are not working for some people. Yes. It's just one of the reasons that spiritual things are not working for some people. Number one, you've gone to a fetish priest. You've gone to a fetish priest. You've gone to a malam. You've gone to a pastor or a prophet. You've gone to a spiritualist. Then the spiritually asks you, he will use let's say he will use sweet potato. Okay, just an example. Sweet potato to do that direction for you. So the spiritualists say that, okay, go get the sweet potato. When you go to the sweet potato farm or the one selling the sweet potato, the owner of the sweet potato said, oh, but what you are buying is not plenty, so just take it. Just take one, just take two and go, and don't bother to pay. That work will not work for you. That spiritual work will not go well with you. It will never come to pass. I'm telling you for sure. The same thing, you go to take the sweet potato, the seller want to sell it, and he said maybe the sweet potato is $50, 500 cedis, 400 cedis, $100. Then you tell the sweet potato, can you reduce it for me? Meaning, when she has reduced it, king, the work they are going to use that thing for you has reduced. The spiritual work they are going to use that thing to do for you has reduced. Let's say if that thing need to be manifest within 1 week, that spiritual thing you are doing need to manifest within 1 week. Check the amount that has been reduced. And in the spiritual realm, every coin value. Every coin value. So it might be that the direction you are doing, instead of 1 week for it to manifest, it takes you about 7 years, 8 years. You may think that that direction couldn't work, but it has worked. But the effect was, when you went to buy the thing, you have asked for reduction. So any spiritual person who really understood spiritual protocols, who really understood the dimensions in spirituality, who has worked with the spirit for a very long time, who knows the operation and the affairs of spirit, who knows the chronos and the kairos, time and season of spirit, will tell you that what you are going to buy, just buy. Do not reduce the price. Number two, he also tells you that when they give you change, don't check the money. Take it like that till you come and then do the direction with him and go. Once you check the change, it is not going to work. Fake it for me. Once you check the change, it is not going to work. There is kind of unbelief in what you bought and what they are coming to do it for you. Very serious with it. Now, the thing you bought, all of a sudden, let me finish this one before I even move to another one. I am saying that you've gone to a spiritualist and they want to use water, okay, water to do the direction for you. So they instructed you, the spiritualist instructed you, go get me water. Then when you go, the seller of the water dash you. When you bring it to spiritualist, it's not going to work. Number 2, you bought the water, but when you want to buy the water, the price they gave you, you were bargaining on the reduction of the thing. It's not going to work. Or you've come to the spiritualist and he told you that he's going to take this an amount of money to do the work for you. Just pay. Once you reduce it, you have reduced the potency of the power he's about to use for you. Therefore, you may not see the manifestation. It may end up failing totally, or you may have the result but not to your expectation. So those who take the gift of the item to do spiritualists, those who ask for reduction, those who reduce the prices from a spiritual person, these people hardly give testimony. It is only by divine. Maybe you have paid something before somewhere. That is when God will take care of that one. Okay, so take that in from me. Number 2, anytime you've done something from a spiritual person, then you say thank you. You've shaken hand with a spiritual person. That thing you have done, maybe 3 days, 7 days, 1 day, all the suffering, you have exchanged it back to the spiritual person by the shaking of hands. It will never follow you and work for you again. It will never work for you again. So no spiritual person will do anything for you and then you shake hand with him. No. No spiritual should that. If you understand spirituality, no spiritual person should do thing for you and you shake him. That is number 1. Number 2, no spiritual person should do for you. Then you inform him that I'm going. Oh, thank you. You are informing him. No, we don't inform spiritual person before we leave the premises of what you have done. If you have not come to do anything, yes, you can inform. But if you have come to do something, you are not supposed to inform. I don't know na kle pastor. I don't know but your jolo. It's never done. Yes. Now kra unipa se me call. That thing will not work. This has a simple spiritual methodologies that we have to adopt. If you don't adopt, sorry, it is spoiling our things. So I gave you 2 things: reduction of the spiritual things, whether the spiritual person say pay this and you reduce it. Any spiritual person who understands know already that it has affected the thing already before you come to do it, or you go and buy and you reduce it. Now, and also you shake hands. Once you, after finishing doing the prayer, the fasting, then you shake hand with the spiritualist. Finish. You've spoiled the thing. Or you tell the spiritualist, I'm going, you say, okay, bye bye, we'll meet another time. No, you have spoiled the thing. Seriously, you have spoiled the thing. So this and many more things that affect our things, spiritual things, which I will be coming your way to give you more, throw light more on it, so that it will open our eye and then we'll be on guard. Yes, it will open our eye and then we'll be on guard for that, so that our things could work for us. Yes, our things could work for us. That day, even when you are going to do spiritual, let me give you the third one, Vishni. If you are going to do spiritual things, you carry it going in your car or anywhere, and you have confusion with somebody, you have to stop. Postpone it to another day. That thing you carry, you have to buy another thing altogether. Yes. If not, it's not going to work. Or you yourself had a confusion that morning before in the afternoon. It is not going to work. So these are the simple things we need to understand and then follow this tip critically so that it works for us. Solution Center and Herbal Kingdom. It's now Solution Center and Herbal Kingdom. That is the name. First, it was Solution Center and Herbal Church. Solution Center and Herbal Church. But now, the name is Solution Center and Herbal Kingdom. Herbal Kingdom. That is the name now. So we can now pronounce it that way. Sansam Junction. Wednesday and Sunday. Wednesday, Sunday, I am there. Wednesday, Sunday, I am there. You can now come and then we see what we will do. Wednesday, Sunday is very important. Come to church. 7:30, you are there. You can join the bus around Circle, okay? Around Circle. You can join the bus around Circle. Opposite Vodafone. You can join the bus there. Yes. It will bring you to church. Or you come to Sansam Junction and join another bus there to the church. Come and be a member of Solution Center. And your life will never be the same. This is yes, I can say come and be a member of Solution Church. Come and be a member of Solution Center Kingdom. Your life will never be the same. Your life will be changed, transformed totally. Thank you. God bless you. Till we meet again, I say I leave you with God. Jah, Allah. Pow, 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 pow.